Okay, there are so many videos out there that don't make a whole lot of sense about taking food grade diatomaceous earth. I'm going to do this out of frustration because I'm not a professional video maker, but I do know my health, and I know I follow a lot of the top health gurus, and this is actually something that really has made a difference in my life. I suffered from indigestion, heartburn, couldn't sleep at night. I had to lay sitting up almost just because I ate after 5 o'clock in the evening. I still try not to eat that late. I try to do some intermittent fasting, but never mind all that. We're gonna go over the diatomaceous earth consumption procedure, because this is not a harmless thing. This can be inhaled and it can permanently damage your lungs. This is powdered fossils, essentially, off the seafloor that has been completely deemed safe, and most of the time people use it for pest control, because what it is microscopic shards of very sharp seashells. So I would recommend, instead of going right into the big bag and scooping it out, I recommend putting it in a small container, because the powder is very aromatic, I guess. If you shake this, you would just see a nice little cloud of dust come up, and you don't want to breathe that. So the way that I consume it, and I saw this done some time ago, and it makes so much better sense, because you don't want to pour it right into the glass and drink it, because it feels like you're drinking sandy water. And so I'm not really good at doing things with one hand here, but I'm going to try to show you, maybe in just an example. To start off with, you only do a little tiny bit. So I do a lot, but you shake off a little bit, kind of get it flat. You can get it flat. Then you have to tip the glass here. I can't tip it because I only have one hand, so I'm holding a phone. But basically what you want to do is allow a little bit of that water in. You want the spoon to be level with the water, not like I'm doing it. But basically you want to just sit back, give this about 5 minutes to just kind of soak in. And you have to be patient with this, because it does take time. Now I'm gonna put the phone down for just a second, and I'm gonna actually tip this glass and get the spoon in there, and I'll show you what it looks like. Just give me 1 minute. This is really bad videography here. Okay, so got quite a bit of water in here, and just have to kind of let it do its thing. Can't be impatient. And I like to hold it over the glass in case the powder does kind of come out of the... If it does go in the glass, it's not a big deal, because you can drink it. It's just not optimal. And if you just look at it real closely, you'll see it just starts giving way. Water just gets absorbed like a sponge. It's kind of going back home into the ocean, if you will, because these are all microscopic seashells here. I'm just going to tap it just to kind of get it settled, and I'll show you how to do it, how to take it. Probably in another 10 seconds or so, once this all gets absorbed. Once this is all wet, and you can see that it's all wet, see, it's completely, there's no dry product in there anymore. Now, I'm not a big camera guy, but I'm going to show my face for a second just to show you. I'm going to take this, I'm going to swallow. Drink it down. All gone. And that's how you take diatomaceous earth.